Hello, and welcome to Reality TV News Update, where you'll find the most recent news, entertaining moments, and exclusive behind-the-scenes content. The return of the Winter Olympics in February 2026 is eagerly anticipated by curling, figure skating, and a bizarre sport in which skiers simultaneously fire guns. Because CBS is counter-programmed with its own competition, Celebrity Big Brother, the last two times the Winter Olympics have been held on NBC, reality TV fans were also looking forward to the global sporting event that is held every 4 years. However, CBS does not appear to be targeting the gold, Vito's power, this time around. When asked by Entertainment Weekly if we could anticipate seeing Celebrity Big Brother on television this February, executive producers Rich Meehan and Allison Grodner responded like a coup d'etat punch to the gut. Grodner responds, "It doesn't look like it does. I think it would be fantastic, but there are other things that we can't control." But CBS can be contacted. That's what we did. We inquired with our insiders at the network, no, not the masterminder Otev, and it appears that the Celebrity Time laser version of everyone's favorite competitive reality show will not air in February alongside the Olympics. To begin, let's take a moment to reflect on the fact that for the first time in 12 years, there won't be any Olympic counter-programming featuring celebrity antics like Meta World Peace, canoodling with a stuffed owl, or Tamar Braxton entering a haunted house. However, the situation only gets worse from there. EW also asked if the Christmas-themed Big Brother Reindeer games, which premiered in 2023 but was absent last year, would return this holiday season. The response was like a huge lump of coal in our stocking. Our close connection to the network, not the Zingbot either, confirms that Reindeer games will not air in 2025 either. After another year off the air, that would appear to indicate that Reindeer games may be completely dead at the network. However, according to our source, and no, this is not Yankee, the spin-off may return as a schedule filler at some point in the future if the network needs to fill a few weeks' worth of gaps. That is what Grodner and Meehan hope for at this point. Grodner says, "Oh, my God, we would love it to come back. We think it deserves to be out there, whether it's in the winter, summer, spring, or, Halloween horror games or whatever else it is," the company stated. Grodner suggests that the issue might have been the problem's timing in mid-December, which has never been a good time for TV ratings. It seems like the show worked really well, and the fact that it might not have been as successful may have had a lot to do with the time of year it aired. As a result, the show's creators have presented it to CBS as a viable option for any season. Meehan states, "We designed a format that could be skinned in any way. It could be a stunt for Halloween, a Christmas stunt, a Valentine's Day stunt, or even Easter games could be fun." However, locating a regular habit-forming season to air repeatedly would be crucial if a version of Reindeer games were to reappear at a different time of year. Meehan asserts, "I think you have to teach an audience that it's there. Because if everyone knew exactly when the show was on, I think our fans would love it. Because people are such habit-creating creatures. It's like, what's happening during the summer? When you show up, it is already there. It takes a minute for everyone to be aware that this exists when you're trying to teach new things." The real obstacle, though, is getting it on CBS's schedule, which already has a lot of successful procedurals. Meehan explains, "I think ultimately just it comes down to schedule availability. Ultimately, it's like, when do they need stuff? CBS has a successful scripted business. However, based on our conversations with them, it does not appear that it has vanished forever. We adore it and are always curious about it. It's just a matter of when and how much airtime they have available. It is adored by all CBS employees." Grodner concurs, "We didn't hear anything negative about it. It would be wonderful to see other alumni play, but we can't control that. We'll make it anywhere anyone wants it. The availability of the schedule is all that matters." CBS has quietly canceled both Celebrity Big Brother and Big Brother Reindeer games, causing fans to wonder if the network will ever bring either show back. Both projects have been put on ice indefinitely, according to exclusive sources, despite the fact that no official cancellation announcements have been made and no development discussions are currently underway. CBS, which had relied heavily on the Big Brother franchise to fill programming gaps during the pandemic and writer strikes, has taken a surprising turn with this decision. However, both Celebrity Big Brother and Reindeer games appear to have fallen victim to a larger strategic reset as a result of shifting viewership trends and the redirection of internal resources to other projects. One insider reveals, "The network loves Big Brother, but there's a sense that the extensions have run their course for now. It's not that they're officially canceled, but no one is actively working on new seasons, and there's no indication that will change in the near future," the statement reads. A business that is losing its way. In 2018, the first season of the Celebrity Big Brother spinoff aired, attracting viewers eager to see famous people compete in the same competitive manner as the regular summer series. Omarosa, Ross Maths, and Shannon Elizabeth were among the memorable characters in the show's first season, which was a modest success. In 2019 and 2022, CBS brought it back, promising a new approach and new celebrity casts. However, the novelty appeared to wear off. Critics noted that casting choices and overly safe gameplay dulled the once chaotic energy that fans loved in Celebrity Big Brother 3, which had ratings that were down nearly 30% from its debut.
Sources claim that CBS quietly scrapped those plans during early development meetings, despite speculation of a 2024 edition. According to the source, they tried the waters with a few celebrity lists and potential house themes, but neither the talent nor the advertisers' interests were sufficient. It just simply no longer seemed like a priority. The experiment with reindeer games. In contrast, Big Brother Reindeer Games, which debuted in December 2023, was envisioned as a festive, lighthearted spin-off that reunited beloved cast members for a series of Christmas-themed competitions. The brief event, which was to host by Big Brother legends Derek Shaw, Tiffany Mitchell, and Jordan Lloyd, was intended as a means of expanding the franchise's reach beyond the summer months. Even though the show's nostalgic nods and playful tone were well received by devoted fans, its performance did not merit a second viewing. On Paramount Plus, it received little streaming traction and averaged low live ratings. A network insider claims that CBS had hoped Reindeer Games would become a yearly tradition, like a holiday special that fans could count on. However, there was no indication of a return on investment. It was expensive for what it delivered because of the set design, cast contracts, and seasonal timing. Secret shifts in strategy behind the scenes. Multiple insiders say that CBS and its parent company, Paramount Global, are now concentrating their unscripted efforts on hit shows like Survivor, The Amazing Race, and Big Brother, which continues to be a summertime powerhouse. They're cutting back on experiments and spin-offs, says the insider. There will be fewer one-offs and more attention paid to the main franchises that keep the network stable. This strategic tightening comes as major streaming platforms and networks are cutting costs. Even established properties are subject to scrutiny due to the changing media landscape. The studio reportedly considered whether a new Celebrity Big Brother season would be able to compete with shows like The Traitors and Netflix's Squid Game: The Challenge through sponsorship and buzz, but ultimately decided against it. What is Big Brother's next move? Fans shouldn't completely panic. The main Big Brother series is safe and doing well. Season 27 came to a successful conclusion this fall, and plans for Season 28 for the summer are already being considered. A new twist aimed at reigniting the social experiment that made the show famous in its early years is being considered by producers, according to reports. Nevertheless, Big Brother's ambitious era, when it appeared determined to become a year-round franchise, has ended with the loss of its two companion shows. The network appears to be refocusing on what works for the time being. One production source claims, "They'll always keep the door open for future ideas." However, Celebrity Big Brother and Reindeer Games are effectively on pause indefinitely unless there is a massive fan campaign or a major celebrity lineup falling into place. Reactions from fans to the quiet pullback. The insider tells us that CBS wants to protect the main Big Brother brand rather than risk oversaturation. To put it another way, even though Julie Chen Moonves may continue to utter the phrase, "expect the unexpected," viewers shouldn't anticipate the return of a celebrity or holiday edition anytime soon. The Big Brother house remains silent for the time being, at least until the next group of potential contestants enters those iconic doors in the summer of every year. Sadly, that availability does not appear to be forthcoming. Humbug.